Yay, it's working. My mic started working straight after the race start. Good. Perfect. Well, the start was Perez got away not very well. Ninja leads after from starting fourth on the grid, I think. I don't remember. Starting on the soft compound tyres, but then 5 or 6 cars are all jockeying, so it could be any of these ones. But it looks like Friend is leading in the RDA ahead of Ninja. Ninja with the DRS, looking to take the lead. Doesn't look like he's close enough down the straight. Oh, sorry, it's actually. Oh yes, it is Friend leading ahead of Ninja, and on the soft compound tyres, I don't know what tyres are. It looks like pretty much a mix between the whole pack. Ninja gets the corner cut in his first lap, and he's going for a move there. The Red Bull sliding, that's Wolven King sliding out of control, and almost hitting the barriers. There is Super Joseph, I believe, stuck on the grid. Spectre sets a purple middle sector behind his teammates. But at the end of the first lap, Mike is a big lead out of turn 1. Probably using his battery. And he is using his battery, as we can see in the bottom corner. We'll have the fuel situation now. Looks like Friend has got a lot less on fuel than Ninja. Everyone else looks to have about 80%. H4M4 is a bit more than everyone else. And straight as we run aboard him, he did fly in the air there. Going into the barriers. Almost going out of this New Zealand Grand Prix there. I don't know what's happened to Toto on this first lap. He's down a long way back in 12th place. Super Joseph had the problem in Laysdown, I think, as well, a few weeks ago. So that's 2 problems with the car in 2 weeks. But the lead is for Ninja. Friend goes almost into the wall at the final corner. Everyone taking it very safe. There's a car in the barriers. I saw someone has gone into the barriers. I don't know who that was, but there was a car slithering off into the barriers at the end at the final corner. Friend, purple first sector on board. On the medium combo tyres, Ninja tyres may be dropping off in the next few laps, and the medium tyres will become the best tyre at the moment. But with the DRS, can the RDA make a move into the hairpin? For second lap running, can't get the move done. But it's very close now, because between them, purple into the middle sector split we go. Sliding out of control there, Friend, as well. Going inside of the track, losing heaps of time. On to lap 5, or actually lap 4, but the formation lap, so we're on lap 5. Ninja sets a purple last sector. Spectre having good pace for Mercedes, looking very nice indeed. A purple middle sector for the second lap running. But it looks like it's just a 2-way fight for the lead. Dennis and Perez have lost a lot of time. They're about 4 seconds back from the lead. Friend looks like he's attacking through the trees. It's a bad camera view, but the soft tyre is not looking the best tyre on the outside line. Friend does it. Into the lead of the New Zealand Grand Prix. The lead swaps, but can Ninja fight back? It looks like the AlphaTauri can. But into the hairpin. Ninja goes very deep, but can he get his nose in? Looks like he's struggling with understeer, Ninja, and Friend retakes the lead of the New Zealand Grand Prix. I don't even know the rain chance. I'll check that soon with the weather. But Wolven King set a purple middle sector, then Spectre again. And Ninja's come into the pit lane. Them soft didn't look very handy through the closing stages of that lap, and we'll go down right to the back of the grid here. Just pitting for a set of medium tyres. A very nice stop for the AlphaTauri crew. Toto still hasn't got to the end of the middle or the end of the last sector, so Ninja will come out in 11th place. I believe only 2 people or 1 person pitted that lap. But now the battle for second. Leonard's got up into second place in this, ahead of Wolven King, Dennis, and H4M4. So, and also Zyde Perez as well. H4M4 isn't in this battle actually. The official Mikey actually drives for AlphaTauri, I believe, but in a Mercedes for this session. There's a 4-car battle. This is gonna be very close here. Leonard looks like the Alpine. Yeah, looks like the Alpine's ahead. The Ferrari of rules. No, what Ferrari is that? No, it's an Alfa Romeo of Dennis, and Perez going with Wolven King. Looks like he lost out, and that's giving Leonard a big chance into the barriers. Goes Wolven King, and also I believe a Mercedes or actually H4M4 hitting the barriers as well. On Dennis on the hard compound tyres, still staying with the medium running, I believe, Zyde Perez. Oh no, are they all on hard? No, Leonard's on the mediums and the other 2 are on the hards. Leonard's losing places now. Looks like Dennis and Perez have got ahead. But I believe... Dennis also not getting ahead. Wolven King now going for a move. Dennis goes wide, so does Wolven King onto the straight. This is sucking Spectre into this battle. This battle is for second place. But I was going to say Perez has pulled a gap. It doesn't look like it. It's really hard to tell who is in the second place spot. They're all side by side through the lap. It looks like Leonard's got ahead. The championship leader. Or not, Wolven King. Second place in Canada. Or not. Leonard gets hurt and Wolven King has a shocking final chicane. Spectre, I believe, is crashed. Spectre's in the barriers. Surely a safety car there. We'll see if... Yeah, safety car deployed. On lap 8, Friend sets a purple sector, but I believe the safety car came out. So will the medium runners take this opportunity to pit? Or will the hard runners will surely not pit, but the medium runners might pit. That's Ninja's going to lose out here because he pitted under green flag a few laps ago. So we'll see if that actually did lose time, but Friends are pushing on. I know Ninja's still pushing on. I don't think all the drivers are slowing down. But the timing board, Friend goes wide. Friend, will he come in on? He's on the medium compound tyres. Yeah, Friend comes in, the race leader. Where will he come out compared to Ninja? Should be ahead. Anyone coming and Perez and Wolven King stay out. So does Leonard. And I believe Dennis came in. Dennis coming in. I believe H4M4 is coming in as well. No, it's actually the official Mikey and Ninja's coming for a second stop of this race. Fred will come out behind Jaden, I believe, in 7th or... Actually, not 7th. I'll see, I think, in 6th place. He's on the hard compound tyres, maybe to the end. We'll see how his time management is during the race. "23 laps left of this New Zealand Grand Prix, and we have our first safety car of the afternoon. Spectre was pushing on very nicely, but I don't really know what happened. It looked like he was on the main straight. He crashed. As an overtake from Wolven King. Wolven King and Perez are both battling for a position, it looks like. Perez will lead when we go green, but the Aston Martin has not pitted. Wolven King has to go. That'll elevate Leather into second place. The championship leader has a very surprising podium spot at the moment. It's a big kerfuffle into the final chicane there. I don't know what's happening. With a few drivers are slowing down. It is an Aston Martin 1-3 now as well. So it's a very nice result for Aston Martin. Perez started on pole but had a shocking start and then didn't have the pace compared to Friend and Ninja. So the order on lap 10 is Perez leads ahead of Leonard and H4M4. Then come Jaden and friend Dennis, the official Mikey, Ninja, and Toto. Toto has had not really much pace. Ninja still hasn't caught up to the safety car. Ninja is on the medium tyre, and even Ninja has to pit, or not doesn't have to, but you probably need to pit again. Safety car in this lap. The Aston Martin driver, Perez, will control the restart. Ahead of the championship leader, Lennart. So only 10 of the 13 drivers that were planned to start this race are still in this race. Roseo hasn't had the best of days, but I think, did he pit? I don't know. Yeah, Toto didn't pit. His tyres are dead. It's 65% on the front right. So I think Roseo will take no customers or give no prison and just get ahead of him very quickly. So one more sector till we will go racing back here in New Zealand. As I believe, no, he hasn't gone. The second restart is controlled since lays down. He got a penalty for that restart. When will he go? Now he goes. Green flag. We're back racing here in Auckland. Lennart stayed with the race leader at the restart. Perez goes wide. Lennart very nice through turn 1. Can the Alpine challenge the race leader? Very honestly, I don't know why Lennart didn't take the opportunity to pit on that safety car. Purple first sector for Ninja actually led before he got overtaken on about lap 4. Before he pitted, wide for Perez. That what can Lennart do? He has the DRS. It looks like he's very near to the back of the Aston Martin. He's gonna go wheel to wheel. Lennart into the corner. Perez looks like he's kept the position. Can Lennart do the cutback? No, he can't. Through the middles, through the last sector now. Friend up into 3rd place at the moment. And there's almost spinning there his friend. Doing almost what Wolven King did earlier in this Grand Prix. I believe Ninja almost went into the barriers as well. On to lap 12. The official Mikey's out. I believe the Mercedes driver might have had a disconnect. And there's and Ninja and friend going for it now. There's a 5-car battle. Suddenly this race is sprint to life. Toto's came in and just right after the safety car. I don't know what they're doing. Real Zayo's a long way back as well. I don't know what's happened to the Ferrari. He's a long way back from the pack. Oh no, he isn't. It might just be me. So Ninja retakes the lead. Looked like that strategy pitting very early before the safety car would ruin his race, but no. James has been warned for disrespecting the chat rules. So Ninja's a very not big lead at the end of lap 12. So we'll see if anything comes of that. Lennart has lost heaps of time because he came into the pit lane. Not a bad stop. His teammate Jaden also comes in to the pit lane. Lennart goes for the hard compound tyres, probably to the end. He can do 19 laps on them if he did 13 on a set of mediums. Jaden is going for his first stop. He'll come out in about 9th place, I'd say. No, he will come out in 8th. And he goes for the same strategy his teammates doing. So both Alpines doing on one stop most likely, between the mediums and the hards. So, friend has lost position to Dennis, the Alfa Romeo driver, doing a sterling job here, but not challenging for the lead. The leader is Ninja, and these two still battling for second place. On the hard compound tyres is Lit Dennis. Actually, both drivers are on the hard compound tyres. I don't think Lit Dennis has pit this race, so I know he might have actually. Yes, the tyre wear is a bit more, let's say, harsh than what we had at Laysdown a few weeks ago. H4M4 coming into the pit lane. Zoe Perez lost a lot of time. 4 seconds back from the lead. H4M4 started on the hard compound tyres. He's gone for another set of hards. Don't believe there is tyre rule. I think there is. Very honestly, I remember. Yeah, I don't think there is tyre rule in BIFR. Not 100% about that. Brent ahead of Lit Dennis by about half a second. Jaden set personal best sectors, and he's ahead of H4M4, crucially. And Fred might have a penalty there. And yes, he has a penalty. That could be a turning point in this New Zealand Grand Prix. And it will go down from second all the way to fourth. 7 seconds back from the lead. And then goes wide at turn 1. We'll see what Leonard's pace is like. Leonard across the line is 109.9. Linja's pace is about a second quicker than that. What's Dennis's pace like? On 109.0. So Leonard's not really going that quick. He's lost about 9 tenths. He's not really executing the undercut very nicely. But he is on Zoe Perez. He's about matching the Aston Martin driver's lap times. Ninja going through the middle sector. Got the best start of anyone and took the lead down the straight on lap 4. And he's done 2 pit stops. So Perez still hasn't pitted though, so if Leonard can do something. Ninja's taking a very wide line through turn 1. H4M4 has been given a warning for track limits at turn 1. And Perez, talking about Perez, he's had a torrid pit stop. And into the ground. That's an awful pit stop. Leonard will take the place. Surely. Yes, he does. An awful pit stop for Aston Martin. Leonard's far ahead. 3 or 4 seconds. He was sideways in his pit box. Leonard's now catching up to Vilzeo slightly. He's about 3 seconds. Oh, not really slightly. He's about 3 seconds quicker a lap. So, not really slightly. A bit more than slightly. So, Ninja leads by 5 seconds almost. That's Leonard going off the track. Very dramatically. And now the Aston Martin of Perez will be gaining. On Leonard, he's lost about 2. He's lost a lot of time there. He now needs to get ahead of Vilzeo soon to get the DRS, because Perez is in the DRS range now, so. But Vilzeo is 3 seconds slower still, so it won't be long until the Ferrari is going to be caught. Perez in purple, green sectors. He's right on the tail of Leonard. Leonard will have the DRS though, so, and Perez won't. That's really puzzling me there. But. And H4M4's been given a second warning for going wide into turn 1. Ninja's been doing it as well, so. And there goes Leonard. Ahead of Vilzeo and up into Fourth place, Rosario goes wide, and now Perez will go round the outside of the final chicane. That's a brilliant move if he makes it. Rosario comes into the pit lane. He started on the mediums. He's done very well on his first set of tires, going for 18 laps. And Perez round the outside. Looks like the Aston Martin's got ahead. And a brilliant move up into fourth place. When will the top three come in? They still haven't pitted since the first safety car. And Ninja comes into the pit lane. And stops from the medium tyres. Dennis will inherit the lead and goes on to a set of hards for 13 laps of this race. Where will Perez come out compared? Absolutely nowhere near. The fastest lap is still with Ninja, but Perez is on a good lap so far. And Leonard goes into the barrier at the final corner. That ruins his momentum. That is a 0.79 from the Aston Martin. So the gap in the lead is 10 seconds. Friend's still yet to pit. Or yet to pit after the safety car. And Ninja will surely make him light work here. And Friend has been given a warning for going wide into turn 1. That's his first warning. Down the inside goes Ninja. And surely will make a move. He switches to the inside for the next corner. Can't do it. And goes for the outside there. He's switching everywhere. Looks like he's got the move done. Yes, a very nice move in a purple middle sector. On the hard compound tyres for the AlphaTauri there. 12 laps to go as Friend peels into the pit lane. He's going to come out a long way back, maybe behind Lena. And goes to the end of the pit lane. Lena goes round the final chicane. And he'll be surely way ahead of Friend. Or will he be way ahead? Lena? Yes, just ahead. And Friend goes for the hard compound tyres. When will Dennis come in? Or can the Alfa Romeo go to the end on these hard compound tyres? So Perez, green sector. But Ninja, for the second race running, is going very nicely. And could win if he keeps it together. So Dennis 7 seconds in the lead. Can Ninja's gaining over a second a lap, or actually 2 seconds a lap. So this could be a sprint to the finish. And now a second in the first sector. So this is gonna be probably about striking distance of about 3 laps. So see if that comes true. A second in the first sector is a lot because there's no real low speed corners. There's always just flat out corners. Flat out S's Friend is at a purple sector. He's got ahead of Lena. Lena's still in 5th place. He will keep his championship lead. Toto's got blue flags, I think. Yes, he has. He's got blue flags from the race leader, Dennis. Dennis, does he come in? And he comes in. The Alfa Romeo driver will come out probably about 3rd place. And second maybe, because he's extended very well. Ninja will lead. Let Dennis from the hard compound tyres, maybe the mediums, going for another set of hards. And Dennis will come out in 2nd place. Ninja about 10 seconds out in the lead. It's another dominant performance for the AlphaTauri team for the 2nd race running. So, any overtakes coming? Probably not. Only H4M4 and Friend maybe. Because Friend has lost out to Lena. So we'll see when he overtakes, because it will be soon, I would think. But he lost about a second in the first sector. Not been a very good day for Perez or either H4M4. Perez had the pace for the win. Toto's got blue flags from the race leader. Toto has slowed down though. So there's Dennis purple middle sector. Can Dennis catch the race leader? Probably not, but anything can happen in BIFR. So 9 laps to go. Here. The fastest lap of the race is still a Ninja at an 07.4. We'll run on board Lit Dennis. Green first sector. But goes very wide there through, I don't know what corner that is, I think 4 or 5. Ninja's been given his first warning for track limits, which I think could have came a lot earlier. Because I've seen many drivers do it this race. Friend purple sector now. Can the RDA take the fastest lap of the Grand Prix? Lit Dennis hasn't had the best middle sector of the lap. But still, he's now going to be catching up to the Williams, I believe, of Toto for the second time. And we'll get blue flags. There he is. There's the Williams car. So blue flag there, probably. Lit Dennis improves his personal best, and during the lap still 8 tenths slower than the race leader. Lit Dennis gets a bit out of the shape. Friend's going on a very nice lap. Here he goes up to the line. It's going to be not the fastest lap. He is 10th off, so margin in. That's a warning for Friend there, surely, at turn 1. So that'll be a second warning, I would say. So I would say, yeah, second warning for track limits most likely. Perez gaining on Lit Dennis, surprisingly. So can Perez get into second place? Poto's going to get blue flags for another time, only on lap 25. Still got 7 laps to go though, so we'll see what happens in them 7 laps. Toto lets the third place man through. Can Friend catch back up to Len? That's another question. Ninja's out! Ninja's out! H4M4's got a penalty, I believe. The race leader out. And now Perez and Lit Dennis will be battling for the lead. I think a safety car will be deployed because the car is on the racing line down to turn 1. H4M4 came into the pit lane. Is the Aston Martin going for fastest lap? He'll come out. Safety car deployed. As you know, the car's gone. So, the car has gone. I saw a car into turn 1. But, it's now been done. But that is a safety car. It's a safety car deployed. Ninja disconnected. So anyway. And Lit Dennis will come into the pit lane. It will be a safety car. Zai Perez comes in. Everyone's coming in. Lena will surely come in with Friend. Friend is right on the tail of Lena here, but he won't be able to overtake. It's a bit of a fraudulent safety car, and it will help probably everyone. Everyone will go for the soft compound tyres here, I would say. But everyone going for the mediums. So that's that's very surprising, because I would say softs would be the best thing to go for. Only 6 laps to go, and there probably will be 5 laps because we've got the safety car for 1 lap. The race leader disconnects with 6 laps to go. Now we will have a battle for the race win. Toto still hasn't overtaken Ninja somehow. They go, and there we go, he's overtook. So, will the lap car be allowed to overtake? Will Toto be allowed to overtake and unlap himself? So the safety car has picked up the leader. And Perez in second place. Friend will be caught in a few seconds. All the pack we're still waiting for Real Zero to almost lap down in the Ferrari. He's only going through turn 3 at the moment. So there will be another lap on the safety car. I saw someone coming in there, I thought, but I didn't then. Well, yeah, I'm surprised no one's going for medium for soft tyres. Really, safety car is in this lap, but not all the drivers are caught up. So probably not. You won't be able to unlap because the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. Lap cars are allowed, I believe that is. So the Williams will unlap, but probably won't catch up to the pack. He's on the soft quad tyres. The only driver on the softs. So we will have 4 laps, or 5 laps actually, to decide the Grand Prix. So the lap car allows 1 lap, and he will catch up the pack any second now. No, he has unlapped himself. So the safety car the Lit Dennis will control the pace and control the restart. And out of nowhere, the Alfa Romeo driver is in a very good position to win the New Zealand Grand Prix. Mind-boggling stuff here. So, Dennis has gone, I believe. And we go green for racing action. Our second safety car is gone. Dennis hits the wall. That's ruined this pretty good, very good safety car restart. We got 8 drivers left in this race. We got 5 laps with these 2 most likely battling for the race to win. And a purple sector for Lit Dennis. We're on a bullseye Perez. What can the Aston Martin do? Sliding out of the corner is Lit Dennis there in the Alfa Romeo. Into the hairpin. The DRS will be enabled, and we will get the helping of DRS, which will help the Aston Martin and purple middle sector for Perez. Let Dennis and I don't know who that is because it's tagged, have been warned for going wide at, I believe, the hairpin. I don't know what corner number that is. If you can confirm to me in DMs, that could help. So, 6/10 the gap between the race leader and second place. Lit Dennis goes wide. Can Perez get his second win in a row? Lit Dennis is going to get a warning there for going wide. So that might be another warning for Lit Dennis for the second lap running. Into the hairpin. Perez goes for it. Lit Dennis goes wide on the cutback. The Aston Martin, but Lit Dennis holds on in the lead. So, 2.5 tenths the gap. With 2 more laps to go in this Grand Prix. Actually, 3 more laps. Perez got the fastest lap in the last few laps, I believe. Pushing with all power at the moment. Hot lap mix. Deploy ERS. Friend is in the battle now suddenly. It's a 3-way battle. Friend might take 2nd place here. What can the RDA do? Looks like Friend has got a nose head. Zayo's got a warning. And Friend has got a second warning at turn 1. Zayo's got a warning at turn 1. So Friend will have to be careful in these last lap and last 2 laps. He's cutting there. Friend might take the lead. Here he goes through the final corner. Looks like the RDA might go take the lead. Looks like they're side by side. The RDA lead. Sensational stuff. It's far from over as we start the last lap. Purple middle, 6 tenths the gap. Penalty for H4M for 2-second penalty. That will not change anything. But can Dennis make a charge to the lead on the last lap? Yeah, Friend's fastest lap is a 105.5 at the moment. And that's a warning surely for Friend. They're going very wide. There's a lot of track limits here. But Zayo's got a warning at turn 1, but that won't really matter. 3 more corners to go. The RDA driver dominates the last few laps. Lit Dennis almost won. Got overtaken with 2 laps to go. Friend wins the New Zealand Grand Prix. Lit Dennis will come home for 2nd place. Toto will get lapped, I believe. Toto actually continued, I believe. And Perez will finish in 3rd. H4M for 5th. And 4th. And Lena in 5th place. And Jada and Real Zayo will cross the line in a few moments' time. And Toto will cross the line in time, in a bit. But I don't know when. Got about a sector to go as he slides out at the corner, and this is not a classified finish, surely. This is not. He's not even going full throttle at this point. Not even full throttle. His tyres are dead, to be fair. Yeah, to be fair, his tyres are just absolutely shot. Look at him, and he won't finish the race. That is it. The win for Friend